Aloha, kids. I got the Coog here again. He's gonna say, well, I guess he's getting a little shy, jumpy. It's probably because we don't want to talk about. I want to talk about something real short. It's the heart versus the head. Heart versus the head. Which ones would you kids choose? Do you go by what's in your heart or what's in your head? The heart is always going to steer you in the right direction. The head, the head can be brittle. It doesn't always come up with the right answers. The intellect of the mind is not always correct. The heart will never ever let you down. It's what we're here to learn. I know science says pretty much what you taste, what you hear, what you smell, what you see, what you touch. That's pretty much science. Telepathic, they're kind of working on that now. There's a lot more evidence on it. When I was 18, I was by my first teacher. He told us about telepath, how you could know when the phone was going to ring. A lot of stuff that I can't go into right now because it's too long. I'm keeping this short. All right. Okay. It's time for you to take a little jump, and I'll tell you, another day, we're going to brush you again tonight. So this is short, kids. To where what we found recently, 1991. Okay, there's neurons in our brain. Neurons is what makes you think. Hopefully positive things. Thinking positive things is when you qualify your energy. Thinking negative things, it's misqualifying your energy. It's like hatred, mean feelings towards somebody. That is your choice. And when you do that, it's misqualifying your energy. When you start thinking nice things, kind things, loving things, that's positive qualification of your energy. We get to choose. There's only those two choices, so what we give out, we get back. Why not let it be positive? So we got our mind, our intellect, that has a lot of ideas sometimes. They're not always positive ideas. So that's where we have to have more mastery of what we're thinking about, or not. So you got your intellect, neurons. Neurons is what help you think. Boy, that cat, every time he gets up here, I get a lot of hairs all over me. So the intellect has neurons, which helps your mind think. Now we know it's 86 billion neurons that makes you think. Now we found out, excuse me, in 1991, it was 2023. So we've known for quite a few years that there's neurons, scientifically proven, neurons in your heart. There's 40,000 neurons in your heart, which means your heart can think. Now, prior to that, we didn't have that proof. Science didn't have that proof. Now, India, go India, they knew about it for thousands and thousands of years, that the heart did have that understanding. So we're a little behind times, but we are coming back up to more of an understanding. And as I had mentioned briefly in the past, that's how Atlantis went down. Let's just round it off, 10,000 years ago. It's 9,000 whatever. Let's just say 10,000 years ago, Atlantis, third time, went down. Now, why did that happen? Because they had intellect, they had wisdom, but they weren't using their heart. The heart is very important. In fact, we're turning the cosmic page from the Piscean into the Aquarian age. The Aquarian age is now love and wisdom. So we got to get back into love and wisdom, or we just might go down again like Atlantis. But I feel optimistically saying that there's going to be a grand awakening and everyone will understand that we got to use more of our heart, more love, more understanding, more peace. Or there could be some negative things coming our way. So, what I wanted to say, well, there was that time when I was in jail, that guy that they said, stay away from that guy. He was a big Samoan. And they said, that guy's got no heart. And I guess I had to go over and talk to him. You know, he's about 304, close to 375 maybe. But there was no, he was all muscle. When I went over there, I think he was a Baha'i faith. And I know most of the religions. So we started talking. I found that he did have a heart. As everyone does have a heart. Those people that have more love and understanding have a flame in their heart. And those people that have a lot more hatred, it's more coal. You can still burn coal. In fact, that's what happens. When you do hatred, hatred is a dark fire. Love is a bright fire. Both will do something. Now, of course, whatever you do, it's coming back tenfold. So let it be positive, and if you haven't understood that yet, you have more things to learn. So if you people are out there cursing, that comes back to you. Now, it just might do harm to those people, or not, depending on who they are, I suppose. But it's going to come back negatively. Cursing it, some great person about 2,000 years ago said it's better to bless than it is to curse. As we well know, or don't, this is truth. This is the truth of truth, to always bless. What I'm trying to say is our heart has 40,000 neurons. Our heart thinks. It's able now to have an independent thinking from our mind. It has an independent thinking than our brain. So it learns, it remembers, it feels, and it senses. The heart does. That's where it'll never let you down. That's why you always go with what your heart tells you. I think a lot of you out there understand that already. That your heart is the one that you have to listen to. But sometimes our mind is so crazily yelling and screaming, we don't get quiet enough to hear that small voice in our heart. Which is always going to be the true way to go. So that's all I really wanted to say today on the thumbnail. The thumbnail is going to be the heart versus the head. I'll go with the heart. It is a combination of both, the heart and the head. You can't go one without the other. And that's what we're here to do. Balance, love, and wisdom. And that way mankind is going to get out of the rut he's in. And all we need is a bunch of people coming together and understanding this. And that way we can do many wondrous things. So, heart versus the head, always go with your heart. Till I see you again, aloha and be well.